Hello friends, welcome back to the video series in Basics of Shell Scripting. In this video, we will discuss how we can pass the arguments to the bash script. Let us create a bash script, and at first the bash bang is already given there. Now we are typing echo, then $1, then a space $2, then another space $3. Then within the single quote we are typing the greater than or redirection sign, then echo, then $1 once again, $2 once again, and $3 once again. Now the end of the single quote. Now save the file and let execute it. What happens? Ctrl S to save the file, and here we are now executing the file at first, and for that at first we have to go to the desktop folder. So CD and then desktop, and here we are providing ls, that particular command, with -al. As you can see, the hello.sh, that file has the executable permission given. So it is now possible to execute the script file. So we are writing or typing ./hello.sh, and with that we are providing three arguments. At first, suppose Tom, then we are providing Jerry, and suppose the third one as Sinchan. Let's check what is the output here, and the output we are getting Tom, Jerry, Sinchan with the echo $1, $2, and $3. So the arguments are Tom, Jerry, and Sinchan, and passing through $1, $2, and $3. Now let we change the bash script a little bit, and here we are providing another one argument, and we are typing $0, then $1, then $2, then $3, and after that once again the redirection sign and echo, and $0, $1, $2, and $3. Then the single quote ends. Now we are passing the same three arguments. What happens? Ctrl S to save the file, and now we are executing the file once again with the same arguments .hello.sh and Tom, Jerry, Sinchan. Press enter, and here we can see .hello.sh is passing as an argument in the $0. So change the script a little bit more. Here we are changing the script as from 0, 1, then 0, 2, and after that we are removing $2 and $3, and also echo $01, and here $02, and removing $2 and $3 here, and now save the file, and now execute. Here we are providing without any argument. So .hello.sh, and we are removing Tom, Jerry, and Sinchan. Press enter, and here we can see the output ./hello.sh1, that particular, and the second one sh2. Again, if we input some arguments with that means Tom and then Jerry with the file execution, press enter, but the output remains the same. So the default arguments are passing as $1 and $2 etc. In Bash script, variables are originally starting from the variable 1, not variable 0 to pass the arguments. So now there is a second way and also a better way to pass the arguments through the array. Now we are just adding some more lines to the script, and here we are providing, suppose at that moment in place of 0 1 1, and here we are providing $2, now $3, and then we are providing another one $0, then $1, then $2, then $3, and then the redirection sign and echo, and once again $0, $1, $2, $3, end of single quote. And now we are adding some more lines. Here we are providing args and is equal to, within the parenthesis we are typing within the double quote, that is $@ and end of double quote and end of parenthesis. Practically this is the array declared, and that one is the way to declare an array with no specific size. So whatever number of arguments we want to send would be no problem. So let's add another line, and here we are providing echo, then $, and then the curly brace start. Once again we have to type echo $, then the curly brace, then the args, and within the square bracket at first type the index number 0, end of curly brace, then a space $, and here we are providing within the curly brace once again args, and within the square bracket the index 1, end of curly brace, once again a space and curly brace start args, and here the square bracket, within that 2 and end of curly brace, and another one, suppose $, curly brace args, square bracket, index 3 and end of curly brace. And finally another one we are writing here, that is from echo to args 2, and here Ctrl S to save the file. And now let's check what happens with the output, and here at first Ctrl L to clear the screen for better view, and here we are typing Tom, Jerry, and also with the Shinchan. So that means 3 arguments has been passed. Let's press enter and check for the output. As usual, the first one output is from the line 2. Then the output from the line 4 is Tom, Jerry and Shinchan, and the output from line 5 is once again Tom, Jerry and sequentially. Practically outputs from the line 4 and line 5 are same. And why? Because from line 2 $0 passing the arguments of the name of the file as default, but in the case of array the index start from 0, so the arguments passed as for the index 0 that is Tom, for the index 1 now that is Jerry, and for the index 2 that is Sinchan. As there is no argument for the index 3, so there would be no output. Now to pass all the arguments at once, we can add another line to the script, and before that once again we are passing with the 4 arguments, and for that finally we are typing here Shumon. What should be the output? And you can check here, as at that moment in the line 4 the arguments 3 is with the value Shumon, and in the line 5 as there is no output for the argument 3, so that is output up to Sinchan. So to pass all the arguments at once, we can add another line to the script, and that one is we can add echo, that is $sign. So all the arguments would be passed and printed at once for that particular line. Ctrl S to save the file and once again execute with the same arguments Tom, Jerry, Sinchan and Shumon. So the first one line as for the line 2, first one out, second one output is for the argument for the line 4, the third one output is for the line 5, and the last one output is for the line 6. So here all the arguments are passing and printing at once with the echo $. Now suppose we want to know the number of arguments we have passed. So to print the number of arguments passed, we use $#. Let's check what is happening here. Echo and write down number of arguments, and here we are writing $#. Ctrl S to save the file and once again execute. So here we are typing .hello.sh and like as the first argument, share as the second argument, comment as the third argument. Let's check what happens with the output, and we can find as there are 3 arguments, so the number of arguments are 3. And if we add the argument more, that means suppose here subscribe, what happens? So we can find the number of arguments are 4 here. So that is the way how we can use the argument passing formats in Bash script. If you like the video, please like, share, comment, and also don't forget to subscribe the channel.